What's up, coffee blurs? I was recently asked about specialty coffee. What is it? Why is it different from regular coffee?
I want to first quickly clarify that specialty lattes are not the same as a specialty coffee, which is what I mostly want to focus on. A specialty latte may or may not have specialty coffee in it. It might have some extra shit that's potentially unique to a certain coffee shop, but it doesn't make it specialty coffee.
In my opinion, a coffee shop that calls itself a specialty coffee shop, where the majority of their menu is made up by these specialty drinks that don't really have anything to do with specialty coffee, it's a little bit misleading, but they seem to work well in gentrifying neighborhoods, at least in my experience.
And then there's specialty coffee. The Specialty Coffee Association, SCA, defines specialty coffee as nothing really. Not concisely, and that might be because there's a lot of different stages in the process of growing and making coffee at which it can be defined and qualified as special. But the basic idea has been the same since like the 1970s. It essentially is a set of standards that coffee can be compared against. Basically, it's meant to measure a coffee's quality along the entire process of the coffee's journey, from the moment a coffee bean's planted to the second it touches your taste buds in its final brewed form. And there's a lot that goes into measuring these standards. In the planting stage, for instance, where you decide to plant the coffee bean matters. So specialty coffee is grown at a high elevation. A coffee plant goes through this cycle on its way to maturity. When it's grown at a higher elevation, it goes through this cycle more times. It takes longer to mature. So it results in like a fruitier coffee. You're able to taste different elements of the coffee and more strongly because it's gone through this cycle more times. So that's a little bit about specialty coffee in a nutshell. In summary, specialty coffee is the highest grade of coffee. But what determines how it's graded says even more about the industry, but also who determines those things. Pretty important. But I'll get more into that in the next video.